Hey YouTube, YTPC. It's Pipe Miner here. It is early in the morning on Wednesday. Sitting in my car, smoking some. It's kind of a mixture. I have some Boswell's Dan's blend with part of a flake. And I don't know which one it is. It's either called Rotary or it's Rat Rays, whatever. Sterling Flake. It's samples that I got from the pipe show in Kansas City this last weekend. And we were running out of bags, so they both got put in the same bag, and I don't know which one was which because they look just alike. But it doesn't matter. It was really good either way. Trying to mess with the light here because I'm sitting in my car after I got home here. Finishing up my pipe and using my little Charlestown cobbler. Cornell and Deal collaboration with Missouri Meerschaum. I'm here doing a VR for a friend of mine. Mr. Ben the Bagged Piper is doing his 1 year giveaway. And, he and I started about the same time. Been at this about the same amount of time. And, I'll just go through the questions. Ben wants to know how we found his channel. And Ben, I'm not 100% sure. It was either... I'm almost positive it was a shout out, but I can't remember if it was Bird or Ghost Cobb. Because anybody they shouted out, man, I was going and chasing down. So, one or the other, that's how I found you. What do I like about your channel? Well, we've had this discussion more than one time, but as far as this whole pipe smoking thing goes, it seems that you and I damn near share a brain. Because we started our channels about the same time. We've dove deeper into rabbit holes, whether it be making pipes, modding pipes, it doesn't matter. One of us goes and the other one follows right behind. And having a ball the entire time. We've talked on Voxer, on House Party. You and I we share a lot of things. A lot of interests. We get PAD, TAD. You and I have had lots of discussions about that whole tobacco acquisition disorder. And one of us will find something, and the other one finds something else, and we got to try each other's stuff. And yeah, it's a fun hobby, and it's a never-ending hobby, and we agree on that one. So, and then the third question was, what do I like about the YTPC? Well, it's pure coincidence that I'm finally getting the VR done. But it just so happens that I went to the Kansas City Pipe Show this last weekend. My first pipe show. And one of the things that I like about the YTPC is the social aspect. Getting to meet people. And it's interesting that you meet them on YouTube, you interact a little bit there through comments or whatever, and then it's sprouts off into other things. Voxer, House Party, meetups. I've done meetups in Omaha with some guys in my area. And at Kansas City, I got to meet up with a whole bunch of other people that I met through YouTube. Jimmy, Smokey Mo, Carving Piper, Sue Dunhill, Duke of Wales. and I actually got to meet all of them in person this weekend. I've talked to way more than that through Voxer and House Party and, people that I would not have otherwise met, probably ever. And so, I'm making a lot of friends through this group. The other thing I like about it is the generosity that goes around in here. And I don't mean just the samples and the backy bombs and that we do back and forth whenever. It's the things like, Danny Shore's raffles and give, that kind of stuff. And anytime somebody comes up with a legitimate need, this group steps up immensely through donations, through time, through, actually doing the raffles. Harriet Herfer's doing that mega giveaway right now, or mega raffle. The time that it takes to put those things together and actually run them, I mean, that's not a small amount of time. That's not a paltry thing to give. And yet people do it in this group without question, without hesitation, with actually eagerness. So, this is the kind of people that I like to be associated with. But I don't want to rant too long. Ben, you and I consider you a good friend. We've never actually met. I mean, we've talked lots of times in Voxer and House Party. But, actually been able to meet in person and shake hands. And we're not just around the corner from each other, so it's going to take some planning for that to happen. But I still consider you a friend, and I look forward to the day when we can actually shake hands and share a pipe in person. Congratulations on your 1 year. Congratulations on all the subs, man. It's only just beginning. You will have a lot more. I look forward to wherever the next little chapter in this rabbit hole leads us, because we'll both be there. So, and like we've talked about before, if we ever hit the bottom, we're just going to start flinging dirt and having ball all the way down. So, until we get a chance to talk again, remember, life is short. Stop and smell the smoke.